Welcome back, my fellow language learner. Today I'm going to give you some quick tips to help you learn foreign languages better, and we're going to jump right into it. The first tip is I want you to establish what's going to be your baseline requirement for how long you want to be studying foreign languages each day. It could be 20 minutes for some people. Could be 30 minutes, 1 hour. I don't know what it is for you. It's going to depend on your life situation, if you're still in school, if you're out of school, if you have a family or not. But sort of know what your baseline requirement is and start to track that. And if you're able to keep doing that for several weeks or even a few months, you might want to think about upping the difficulty level of what you're doing. It could be simply by adding more time to what you're doing daily, or it could be increasing the difficulty level of the material that you're working with, or the type of studying that you're doing and how you're actually applying your knowledge of the language. So that would be the first step. Second, I want you to link up with someone who can be your partner in this endeavor. It's sort of like having a gym buddy. You don't have to be lifting the same amount. You don't have to be doing the same exercises. You don't have to have the same targets or goals with your physical fitness. But you just need somebody who's willing to spend time with you. It could be once a week, could be twice a month, could even be once a month. But somebody that you're going to be checking in regularly with to share something about what you're learning. You could study flashcards together. You could study in the same coffee shop, just share a table, get coffees. But it's someone to help to keep you accountable. Now, this could be a friend. It could be a family member. If you don't have a friend or a family member around who's able to do this with you, then I would suggest you get a language exchange partner online or maybe even a tutor. But build them in to be a regular part of your weekly or monthly routines and put it on the calendar. Third is I want you to visit an inspirational place from time to time. So you see, when we learn a foreign language, part of the nature of this game, I would say, is staying inspired and having a lot of inspirational fuels that really open your mind to the wonder of language learning and just keep you curious and excited to learn languages. It's not always about just studying content, reading books, taking classes. Sometimes you have to get out. You could join a language exchange, go to some sort of museum or exhibit, go to see a special movie showing, something that is connected to maybe the culture or the history of that country whose language you want to learn, and that it might not seem like it has a direct effect upon your learning of that target language, but it does. Maybe in an indirect sense, it does, because it's going to be keeping you inspired and excited to learn that language. So I would suggest maybe once a month, plan a trip to somewhere special, a place that's going to inspire you about that country and that language. And if for whatever reason you can't go to somewhere that you think is special in that regard, then maybe think about starting your own thing. Start your own meetup. Start a Facebook group or do like an Eventbrite meetup, or start some sort of social media where you can get a group going. And then you could do virtual meetups or in-person meetups, like my friend Leon Ikaza is doing for the language party in Florida. There's a lot of people who are doing these sorts of exchanges. They're just starting them up, making like a grassroots effort. So this could be something that you do once or twice a month that really helps you to feel transported to new places and meeting new people and not just sticking there stuck to your own books or just learning in traditional ways. This is all about inspirational fuels, right? Next tip is to have a game night and play some games with other language learners. This is a great way to make friends, build your confidence, build your social skills. I just think when we have fun with other people, people kind of let their guard down a little bit. They become they show their inner personality a little bit more. They share stories, they relax, they feel more comfortable. And when everybody is kind of in that mode of relaxing and having fun, you can spend more time actually learning and exchanging knowledge, and also make friends that will last a very long time, people who will share the language learning journey with you. To take my example again, my friend Leonie Kaza, who I was just talking about, they play Pictionary, they play Taboo. I would also recommend Dixit as a great game to play with people from different countries. And these games don't have to be expensive. You can make your own sort of DIY version of it. You don't necessarily have to buy these things, but there's a lot of great games that you could just get some paper for, or maybe a whiteboard, or some games don't even require any materials, and just play them with other language learners, people from different backgrounds, different countries. Maybe you could have a game night once a week on Friday night or Saturday night, whatever it is, or maybe twice a month or once a month. The frequency for me is hard to suggest because it all depends really on your lifestyle, how busy you are. But if you're too busy to build in these regular practices week by week, or at the very least month by month, you might have to do a reset, a reorganization, a reassessment of your priorities, because maybe you're just too busy doing other things, and that's going to be difficult for you to learn a foreign language. Then you need to move it higher to the top of your priority list. So what made me think to do this topic today is because the summer season is about to start for me, and I guess for everybody in the Northern Hemisphere, wintertime for the Southern Hemisphere. But whenever there's a change in the seasons, I start to think about, my schedule is going to be a little bit more free during these weeks. How should I use the time? And I know that it's easy for people to feel a little overwhelmed when your schedule loosens up, because you just think, oh, I have all this free time, I don't know how to use it, what should I do with it? And you start to, like I said, feel overwhelmed, get a little bit freaked out. But let's try to put in some plans and practices now to take advantage of this change of seasons. Maybe your workload is getting a little bit lighter on your job or at school. Maybe you're going to have holiday time, you're going to be more relaxed and traveling. Start to think now about how you can make a good schedule to take advantage of this change in seasons this year. I hope this video was helpful today. Quick summary: establish your baseline. How much time do you want to study day by day? Number 2, link up with a good partner who you can meet up with once or twice a week would be good. Number 3, visit inspirational places, maybe once or twice a month. Go to a museum, go to a movie showing, an exhibit, an exchange, or think about making your own. Number 4, have a game night from time to time, and then also invite people to get together to play with their foreign languages. That's it for this video. Feel free to leave me a comment or question down below, or suggest your own idea. I gather a lot of inspiration from my friends and followers as well. You also can come out to game with us. We're playing every Saturday at 9 a.m. New York City time online. So you can come out to join us. We welcome all levels, and it's completely free. And we are playing games to learn foreign languages. The details are at languagecardgames.com. Schedule and sign up is there. All right, hope to see you back here in the next one. Bye-bye for now.